This is the morning weather briefing. This is for Friday, the 10th of March. I'm James Spann. It's a wet and stormy morning, but the sky will clear later today from northwest to southeast, and a dry day coming up tomorrow. And then rain and storms come right back on Sunday, and there might be a few strong to severe storms across Alabama on Sunday. So as we typically see in March, it's active. Let's start with the upper air look across the country. And again, it's a zonal flow, very fast-moving flow pattern here. These little disturbances will come through at a pretty rapid clip. And this morning we have rain falling over much of north and central Alabama. And the storms are noisy, and they've been producing some pea-sized hail as they move to the southeast. But again, the rain will be ending from northwest to southeast later this morning. And by afternoon, most of the showers will be down in South Alabama. We've got 50s over the northern half of the state as the day begins, 60s for the southern counties of the state. Highs mostly 60s for North Alabama, 70s for South Alabama today. And while we have the rain up north, they have the snow. Blizzard warnings for parts of North Dakota. Winter storm watches in effect for parts of Minnesota, the Dakotas. Winter weather advisories into parts of Pennsylvania and New York. And also back in the Northwest, a number of winter storm warnings in effect there. So we have a marginal risk of severe storms today for South Georgia, North Florida, and the very, very southeastern tip of Alabama around Dothan. And that's for the chance of some hail and gusty winds later today. And then tomorrow, a chance of severe storms west of Alabama. A slight risk for parts of Oklahoma and Arkansas, a marginal risk into North Mississippi. And then on Sunday, which is day 3, we have a risk of severe storms across the deep south. In Alabama, we have a level 2 out of 5, slight risk, basically along and south of Interstate 20, south of a line from Tuscaloosa to Birmingham to Anniston. And then north of Interstate 20, a level 1 out of 5 marginal risk up into the Tennessee Valley. And much more about the Sunday situation here in just a moment. This is the rain for the next 7 days across the country, valid through Friday morning of next week. And for most of Alabama, rain amounts between 1 and 1.5 inches. So model fans, here we go. This is the GFS. This is the 06E run, valid today at 4 o'clock. By the way, we get the model data an hour later, beginning Sunday, going back on daylight saving time. But notice today there's a short wave coming through the northeast United States, and that'll drag a cold front through here. And again, what's going to happen, the rain will be ending from the north, and the sky clears over North Alabama this afternoon. So if you're in Birmingham or Huntsville or Cullman, Tuscaloosa, Gadsden, you should be in sunshine this afternoon. Showers will linger into South Alabama through the afternoon. Again, highs today, 60s and 70s. Tomorrow, a sunny day to start the weekend. Now, in the morning, it's going to be pretty chilly. We're going to see lows in the 30s over North Alabama, and there might be a spot that could touch freezing. Most spots in the mid-30s, mid to upper 30s. South Alabama will see 40s. The daytime high will be in the 60s. But don't get used to the dry weather, because Sunday, boom, it's back. Rain and storms. The GFS depicting a surface low over eastern Kentucky, 1,004 millibars. So this is the high-res NAM. We're getting within range of the CAMs, the convection-allowing models. And this is the surface-based instability that is expected Sunday at noon. That's the current range of the models here. And again, you can see the CAPE values are definitely increasing across the state. And probably by 4 o'clock, the instability values will be higher. So the models are locking in on the concept that we will be in the warm sector. And again, these numbers are not overwhelming, but that's certainly an unstable air mass sufficient for strong to severe storms. Storm relative helicity values a little out of phase. The better SRH values are northeast of Alabama, where there's no instability. I don't think we have a big tornado problem. Could there be an isolated tornado? Yes. But that's probably not going to be the main threat. This is the significant tornado parameter. And you see 1 to 2 units mainly over South Alabama. And again, these numbers could bump up a little bit. But again, based on the projected wind profiles, we're not seeing a lot of low-level southeast winds, which you need for tornado formation. I think the main issues with the storm Sunday will come from hail and strong straight-line winds. And in terms of the timing, I would say the window, it now seems to be between about 2 o'clock Sunday afternoon and 9 o'clock Sunday night. That's for the heavier storms. There could be some rain before that. So just be aware that Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, we could see a few storms with hail and strong winds and a low-end tornado threat. Then Monday, all of that's out of here. The sky becomes sunny. The day will be cooler with highs in the 50s for North Alabama, 60s over the southern counties. And, of course, the great concern, it's going to be Tuesday and Wednesday morning. This is Tuesday, and the day obviously is going to be sunny. But it's going to be pretty cold. This is the look at temperature anomalies on Tuesday. We will be around freezing Tuesday morning over the northern half of the state, upper 20s and low 30s. And there still could be a little breeze Tuesday morning, but it could be that Wednesday might be the colder morning with radiational cooling. That's when we have a clear sky and light wind. I'd say lows Wednesday morning will be between 25 and 35. And even South Alabama could see some frost early Wednesday morning of next week. And then during the day, we get up in the 60s and maybe 70s. And then by Thursday, the day will be sunny with highs up around 70 for North Alabama, mid to upper 70s for the southern counties of the state. And this is a week from today, Friday the 17th, troughing approaching. That pushes a band of rain, maybe some thunder in here. It doesn't, at the moment, look like a severe weather look. But as always, it's March, and you have to monitor any system that comes through this time of the year. And a pretty good chance that rain will be gone by the following weekend. In fact, let's go out 10 days. This is Monday the 20th, a little ridge in place here, and that looks cool and dry. This is the rain for Birmingham coming off the European ensemble. The mean about 3 inches between now and the 26th of March. And we'll look at the numbers coming off the National Blend of Models, NBM. And again, you can see that cool down next week. And this is for Birmingham. And, you know, we'll see numbers all over the board Tuesday and Wednesday morning. But for Birmingham, the NBM is spitting out readings right around freezing both mornings. But I clearly think, especially Wednesday, we'll see some 20s over North Alabama. But then we bounce back with highs in the upper 60s. But no sign of any of those low 80s for the next 10 days. In fact, the latest 8 to 14-day guidance, this is for March the 17th through the 23rd, we are still in the blue, meaning temperatures below average. Man, I was at Leeds Primary School yesterday. Boy, this cake was something. I'm still thinking about how they made this thing. I mean, it's pretty remarkable. I mean, you got the, the state bird in there. You got the trampoline and the tornado. You got the house and all the grass. And then underground, you've got this storm shelter where got a couple of people in there wearing helmets. They're watching me on a flat screen television. You got a washer and dryer in there. Got a weather radio, a dog. And understand, all of this is edible. It's a cake. I mean, that was pretty awesome. This is the young lady that engineered that thing. But we had a great time out at Leeds Primary yesterday. And this has pretty much been the situation this morning. This is some slow-mo video of lightning down in Hale County, south of Greensboro. But a lot of folks have been dealing with this. In fact, as I'm speaking here at 5:28, we've got that intense lightning from near around Prattville over to Alexander City and Roanoke, and that'll be moving down toward Montgomery, Auburn, Opelika. And again, you might see some small hail with those storms, but they are under severe limits. All right, so that's it for the morning weather briefing. Off to Tuscaloosa shortly. I've got 2 schools today. I've got Rock Quarry Elementary and then Flatwoods Elementary. And then tomorrow it's a book signing Saturday. We're going to be at the Shoal Creek Market and Grill. And I'm pumped because they have the best gas station food ever. That's what their sign says. But this is in Cleburne County. So if you're in West Georgia or East Alabama, this is your chance to come see us. We have Weathering Life. All you can do is pray. Our children's book about weather, Benny and Chipper, and all the hats and the shirts and all that good stuff. And we have so much fun at these things. We take a lot of pictures and hear a lot of stories and have a lot of laughs. So, again, the Shoal Creek Market and Grill, that's just east of Heflin and Edwardsville, right on US 78, right off Interstate 20. So that's tomorrow from 9:30 until 12:30. And then a week from tomorrow, we are down in Fairhope on the eastern shore of Mobile Bay. It's their big Arts and Crafts Festival weekend, and we hope to see a lot of folks there from the Eastern Shore and Mobile, Pensacola, Foley, Bay Minette, places like that. And we'll talk more about that Monday. So that's it for the morning briefing. Thanks a lot for watching. We'll be on TV this evening, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.